Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It's Goli. Today we want to see how key rotation policy works and actually how it is under the hood assigned or attached to the resource that is using that key, and after the key rotation how that resource will be updated to use the new key, right? So for better understanding, let me draw a Azure resource here. Let's say it is a storage account. Yeah, so this is a storage account, and then we have a key vault here, right? So this is our key vault on Azure, and we have a lot of key certificate, anything, and then one key is here which is assigned or which is in touch with this uh, storage account. And this storage account is using that key to encrypt the encryption key, right? Um, so we want to see how this storage account will update itself to use the new key after the key rotation. Yeah, because here we are going to set up policy, and then this key will be updated to a new key. Yeah, and then automatically this storage account should understand and use the new key. Other new keys versions, so this story will be continued as well. So first we will create a key vault, and then we will create a storage account, and then we will assign this key to this storage account. So let's get started. Let's first create a key vault. Yeah, let's create a key vault here. I'm using this resource group which I just created for this one. So key vault Goli 1 2 3, and then we will leave the rest as it is. So here for the sake of this video, so because we want to make it easy, so we will use access policy, but it's better always to use role-based access control. Yeah. And then we select this one, next, and here we will keep the changes as it is. So we are going to validate it, and now the validation test is done, so it's okay. So we will initialize the deployment, and then we will create a key inside this key vault, and then we will use that one in the storage account, right? So meanwhile, if let's come here, this key vault is there, and we are going to create a key here. So key, just let's generate a key here. Key object Goli, and expiration date, yeah, we will set it for 2 years from now. Usually it's by default it's 2 years, right? And yeah, we will create this one as well. Okay, so the key is there. Now let's create a storage account, right? So we have a storage account here, but I'm going to create a new one. Actually I can use that one as well. Yeah, so it's the test one. So I have a storage account here, so I click there, and here in security and encryption, right? Encryption tab, you can see eligible support for customer managed key, and here encryption type. Yeah, now it's Microsoft managed, but we want to test it as a customer managed. Yeah, so here once we click here, as you can see, when customer managed keys are enabled, the storage account name storage account test 1 is granted access to the selected key vault. Both soft delete and purge protection are also enabled on the key vault and cannot be disabled, right? And encryption key, so we are going to use a select from key vault or enter a key URL. Yeah, so for example, we select this one, select from key vault, and then let's select the key and key vault. Also this one, and then not a key because we already are, sorry. So this key, right? So we want to use this key. So we select here, and as you can see, this one is already assigned here. So key vault and key, this key vault and this key. Yeah, you can also use by enter key URL. So then you can use the URL of the key, but we already have this one. So we will save it now. And after that, we will see that key is being used here. So then we are going to create a new one. Yeah. And okay. Exactly. So this is the most important thing here. Yeah. So a current key. So this is, you see, the URL is the URL of my key object itself. Yeah. Not the version. Yeah. And then here, automated key rotation is enabled using the latest key version. And here, key version in use, it's this version, right? So it means whenever there is a new key, automatically this storage account is going to use the new key. As you see, automated key rotation enabled, right? So let's go back to the key vault, and now we are going to rotate it. So here is the key, and then we go to the key here, rotation policy, right? And let's here to be done. Okay. Again, for example, expiry date, so we make it 2 years. And then enable auto rotation. So this auto rotation is different than the one which we saw. This is the rotation for the key itself. Yeah, so we will enable this one, and then it's better, or I prefer to use this one. So automatically renew at a given time before expiry. Yeah, because we want to have a little bit. Overlap here, because for example, let's say this is the time for the key 1 and this is the time for key 2. So this time, in this time, yeah, we have both of the keys. Yeah, so once we are going to change from this key to this key, the service will be available. Yeah, so, and it's not risky. But so we will create at a given time before expiry date. So rotation time 18 months. Yeah, and so it means every 18 months this key will be rotated, and 30 days before rotation, so notify the giver. Yeah, so and now we can rotate now with new version of the key, you see, and now we are going to, that one was creating the new version, so let's save it. Okay, now this policy is saved, and now we want to also rotate it. Yeah, so now let's create a key rotation. So you can see now this is the key, and now we have 2 versions. So let me duplicate this one, or so let's have that one. I want to go now to the storage account, and let's see which key is being used by the key one, the storage account. So it takes time for the storage account, but now I want to give you understanding how this versioning works. Yeah, so storage account is here, and now you see we have 2, and if we go to storage account, we go here, we select that one, and now we have to go to encryption. So here we will see how this encryption is using the new version. Okay, here encryption. Okay, so now key version in use ends with 28C. Yeah, 28C is still the older one. Yeah, as you can see. So both of them will be expired later, but after a time, so when, you know, I think every 24 hours it checks. So after that one, later this one key version in use, so it will be this one, yeah, so 44A, and this one will be updated, right? So this is the important thing, yeah. So we don't need to manually change anything here, so everything is already there, so automatically it will be replaced here. So this is the way how different Azure resources works with key rotation, yeah. So here we created a key vault, after that a key inside that, then we attached or we use that key for this storage account. After that we create a policy, and after that, so we created a new key, and automatically this key will be replaced here. So it takes a little bit, so Azure needs time for the synchronization, and after that this storage account automatically is using the new version of the key, yeah, as you can see here. So I hope you liked this video, so you have enjoyed this one, and then if you have any other question, please let me know. So this is a really important topic, yeah. So I hope you like it. Please subscribe and like, and have a nice day. Bye bye.